Here we go.
Hey everyone, Jazz Braganza here, another episode of What's Next. With everything that went on during the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, you would thought that, okay, it's over, he was acquitted, we move on. But sadly, there are those who refuse to move on. We saw the left meltdown of the announcement of his acquittal. Still calling him a terrorist, still calling him an assassin. Supreme. But when you have those so demented and so agenda driven that they take situations in their own hands and cause tragedy, then it goes to a different level. And sadly, we saw this. This occurred Sunday night, 1 hour away from Kenosha in Waukesha. And here's the story. This comes out of the Blaze. 5 dead, 40 others injured during a Waukesha attack. Person of interest in custody as bystanders recall night of terror. His sweet little innocent face was purple. As you can see there, that's just part of the horrific accident that occurred that night. At least 5 people are dead and 40 others injured as a red SUV drove into revelers and performers on at a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin on Sunday night. Details. Local authorities are continuing to investigate at the Sunday night attack as they now announce a person of interest in custody, which we do now know, and I will show you his wonderful face and great personality. An unnamed suspect plowed a vehicle into the Christmas parade featuring children, elderly performers, and more, killing at least 5 people at the time of this reporting. Officials warn that the numbers could increase in the coming days if more victims come forward or existing victims succumb to their injuries. During a Sunday night news conference, Waukesha Police Chief Dan Thompson said that the person of interest was in custody, but did not reveal his identity of the possible suspect. Associated Press Monday reported that Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kyle added, "What took place in Waukesha today is sickening, and I have every confidence that those responsible will be brought to justice." Further information came out Monday night. According to Fox, some of the victims include a Roman Catholic priest, multiple parishioners, Catholic school children, performers from the Milwaukee Dance Grannies. Members of the Waukesha Extreme Dance Team were also impacted during the attack. Corey Montio, an area resident and school board member, said that the scene was horrific. Quote, "There were pom-poms and shoes and spilled hot chocolate everywhere," Montio said. "I had to go from one crumpled body to another to find my daughter. My wife and 2 daughters were almost hit. Please pray for everyone. Please pray." We go to this. This comes out of Breitbart. 5 killed in Waukesha Christmas parade massacre identified. The 5 people who died in Waukesha Christmas parade massacre on Sunday have been identified. 3 were senior citizens. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, the following 5 people were killed in the attack that left 48 injured. Wilhelm Hospital, age 81. Virginia Jenny Sorensen, age 79. Leanne Owen, age 71. Tamara Duran, age 52. Jane Kulich, age 52. Sorensen, Owen, and Duran were all members of the Dancing Grannies group who waved pom-poms and marched through the parade with synchronized dance routines. Quote, "And act like the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies with their pom-pom sense of humor and moxie have thrilled crowds across the area for decades," noted Sentinel. On Sunday, they were doing what they love best, performing, providing entertainment, and bringing joy to those gathered at the Waukesha Christmas parade. Virginia Jenny Sorensen has been described as the heart of the team, leading choreography and dance instructions despite her bad back and hip. Quote, what she did like about it? Everything. Dave Sorensen, Virginia's husband of 56 years, told the outlet. She liked the instructing. She liked the dancing and camaraderie of the women. She liked to perform. Virginia Sorensen leaves behind 3 children and 6 grandchildren. Here she is. Wilhelm Hospital routinely helped Dancing Grannies because of his wife Lola wasn't a member. Wilhelm reportedly attended the parade to ferry the dancers and helped make sure everyone had what they needed. Quote, Jim Ray, who identified himself on Facebook as a co-worker of Lola, wrote Monday that he was absolutely heartbroken. Another man, Todd Hayter, wrote that Hospital was his former landlord. Heater said that he was at loss for words after hearing the news of Hospital, who described as 81 years young. You can see there. Leanne Owen, manager of an apartment complex, was described as a kind person and nicest lady. She didn't have a mean bone in her body. She was the nicest lady. Dave Schmidt, who owned the 32 buildings Owen managed. She was the glue that kept the apartment complex running for us. She will be sorely missed. A grandmother, Owen leaves behind 2 sons. A young grandma, Tamara Duran, was super excited to make her debut with the Dancing Grannies on Sunday. Wow. Her husband, Dave Duran, says she had a dancing spirit. She danced her way through life, Duran said. She danced when there was no music. She always danced. That described her personality. Tamara cared for her grandson 4 days a week so that her daughter could attend nursing school. She volunteered several years as chaplain at Waukesha Memorial Hospital, according to LinkedIn. The Bulletin, the St. Jerome Parish in Oconomowoc, hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize, said she turned to working, helping the sick and dying after converting to Catholicism. See it right there. A Citizen Bank employee since 2020, Jane Coolidge, thus far, is the only fatality who was not associated with the Dancing Grannies. She was walking alongside her company's parade float, according to the New York Post. The world is a much darker place without a woman like this in the world, a GoFundMe page started by Coolidge's family reads. Prior to her work at Citizens Bank, she was a caregiver at Visiting Angels, worked as a server at Date's Family Restaurant, and a production assistant at Cleaners for 2.5 years. Coolidge's daughter, Taylor Smith, mourned her mother on Facebook. There's no words, so unreal. My mom was killed last night. We are told she didn't suffer, thank God. I'm so grateful to have her this long, but damn. She was walking the parade last night. She was so happy. Love you, Mom. Rest in peace, my beautiful angel. All right. And sadly, we get... you want to end it on this note, but I'm going to end it on this note. This is the piece of human garbage that did this.
And then as soon as we fall out, all of a sudden now I'm a pedophile. Let me explain that. 10 years ago, 2006, I caught a case with my oldest daughter's mama. Yes, my baby mama. She's from Oakland. I was busting moves in Nevada. I meet she says she want to get down, so I'm
such class.
I'll take her to Nevada. You know what I'm saying? I get cracked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the was 16 at the time. She gave a statement to the police and told them, yeah, she was hoeing, that I was.
The guy has an extensive record
and
a pedophile. So, hey, you know.
And then as soon as we fall out, all of a sudden now I'm a pedophile. Let me explain that.
My thoughts. This guy, like I said, this guy has an extensive record. He is a Black Lives Movement supporter. He is an advocate for them. He is he says in his Facebook, a Trump hater. So no surprise there, but of course, he's the victim here. Not the 5 people who got ran over and got killed, or the 40 others who were injured, including 12 children. So, yeah, that's how the media is going to spin it. This guy's the victim. The ones who got hit, well, you know, it's unfortunate. And that's sad, and that's pathetic. To the families, my heart goes out to you. Tragedy like this should never happen. You're having a Christmas parade. A Christmas parade. Families are gathered around, staying warm, enjoying the festivities, and then something like this happens. May God rest their souls. May God give comfort to the families and friends who knew these family members. And to the wonderful Darrell Brooks, and that's the guy's name, Darrell Brooks. I hope they bury this guy under the fucking prison. Make him go away. Dig a hole, throw him in the hole, and then make the hole go away. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is what's next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, and we'll see you next time. Peace.